Hi, Angie Senger with Old Men Stories Opry, and we're joined once again by Red Johnson here in Champlin, Minnesota.
Yes.
Hey, Red. Thanks for letting me come over again today.
Well, thanks for coming over.
Boy, I heard that you got done with your CD project, and I couldn't get here fast enough.
Okay.
14 more songs by
Yeah,
Red Johnson
14.
on a CD.
What do you do with them? You write them. You got to do something with them. You can't. They're in a drawer. Nobody. They don't mean nothing.
Yeah, so
When you write a song, you got to record it to bring it. It comes to life. Hopefully, it comes to life, and it takes on its own character.
Right. Well, if you do it right.
Yeah.
And you always do it right.
And I got Joe Chalk playing steel on
My
there.
buddy Joe.
Your buddy Joe.
We played yesterday.
Good job.
And he was saying 14 tracks. We did all 14 tracks in one day.
Yeah, we started at 1 o'clock and got out there about 8.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What a workhorse.
Yeah,
He said, once we got in the groove, we just kept right on going.
Yeah, we kept plugging, and he plays some nice licks. Pretty stuff. Fit really well with what I was doing.
Good. I haven't even opened it yet, so I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear it.
But I don't. I like all steel. Steel's my favorite instrument, really, and I like all steel guitars. But I prefer the old, like Joe plays, the old country.
Yeah.
Sometimes they put so many harmonies and stuff in there you don't recognize the tune anymore.
Right. Yeah. There's some pedal steel players that are more what do you call it?
Well,
big band or something.
Big band, yeah.
Or more orchestration.
I can't really hear
and a lot of swing.
Hear anything in it.
Yeah.
And no, music to me has got a. I'm a firm believer. If you can't hum along with what's going on, you've lost the crowd. You have to
That's so true about just about any Red Johnson song.
Keep it simple.
That's what people mention about your songs. When I mention Red Johnson, they say, "Oh, he always has a good melody, a really good melody that can hang with you." And you'll remember it when the song is over.
Melody's the easy part. I can write a melody for that table.
For you.
Yeah. But, yeah. If I ever heard a song before, I won't reproduce it. If I ever heard a melody, I won't reproduce it until it just won't work. I can sing, I sang the Grand Ole Opry to the tune of The Wild Side of Life. It isn't really that way.
But it works. The words fit.
Yeah.
The words land
the tune
there.
isn't right on. I just don't do it that way. Not if it's different lyrics. The lyrics I learned to like a song too, that's where the melody will stay.
Well, but that's like a lot of songs. Like you take the song Amazing Grace. Well, we're getting off the track now. You take the song Amazing Grace. Years ago, I started doing that to the tune of House of the Rising Sun, and it works really well.
I heard that.
And then somebody told me, "Oh, you can do Amazing Grace to the tune of Gilligan's Island," and it works really well. The words work. And I think if the meter's the same, then the melody is going to be there. But you're right, it's not right, but it fits.
It fits.
It fits, but it isn't right. So what studio are you using these days?
We were up at Terry Nord's studio up at Cedardale in Mora. And Terry's kind of a one-man show up there. And he played everything on here except the steel and rhythm guitar, I guess. He didn't sing it. But
you didn't have your buddy Charlie up there playing lead for you?
No, Terry played it on the keyboard.
Oh, wow, no kidding.
He played the fiddle on there too. And he does a nice job. He's got it figured out.
Well, you've been happy with him, you must be, because you went back there again.
He cooks a lot of coffee when we go up there.
To keep you going.
I'm the old Swede, you want me to come around, you better have coffee. Yeah.
Well, now this next song, Flo picked this one out for us to chat about today, right?
Yeah, it's a little blue tear.
A Little Blue Tear. Now, when did you write this song?
Well, let's see. I started that one in 1967. I guess.
1967.
Yeah, they don't happen overnight.
Wow.
But it just kept getting pushed back. And finally I went into my archives and dug out a few songs and
Something that you could
worked them
finish,
up.
huh?
And, yeah, the idea was good. That's about a guy having an argument with a tear.
His tear or somebody else's tear? His tear.
A little blue tear rolled up to my ear. And things that said I didn't want to hear.
Aw.
You've
You
been
really
playing-
have a way with words.
You've been playing a game and bringing her shame. And as if you don't know, that's why I'm here. And then it goes. And he says, little blue tear, I'm sorry you're here. Again, I'll say of you, I have no fear. But take your friends and go. By now you should know. Your threats will do no good, don't even flow. And then it says, you've been running wild and thinking you're so tough. I warned you, but you wouldn't stop big stuff. Now there's millions of us and we're calling your bluff. We may just have to drown you if you still want to play rough.
Oh, wow. No kidding.
just
Jeepers,
a
how
song.
did that come to you?
I don't
That's
know.
That's great.
Yeah, so it goes on and on.
That's great. I can't wait to hear
Then
that.
the last
song.
verse, he falls apart.
Oh, well, of
Little
course
Blue
he does.
Tear
It's a
says-
country song.
The little blue tear says, about time you understood. That's the end of the song.
Oh,
Got
that's
his attention.
great. Yeah.
So that's what that one's about.
Well, I can't wait to hear it. Well, let's give a listen to this song. I can't wait to hear it myself. It's called A Little Blue Tear by Red Johnson off his new CD called I Miss America.
I miss America, yeah. A little blue tear rolled up to my ear, and things